It's plenty over here on the Niger show, right here on CJTR 91.3 FM, where you feel all the Nigerian flavor. I told you that my playlist today is a bit of a celebration. I don't have the Omodia, but don't worry, I'm hailing Omodia because they like to party very well. I have Omo Ondo and Omo Oyo. Correct. Representing, correct. All right, now we're going to our community spotlight this week, and this week I'm spotlighting two moms who have decided to, spread the spirit of gifting right here in Regina, Saskatchewan. I have Tim Tokwe and Busaya, and those are the founders of YourGift Atelier. Thank you so much for joining us on the program today. Oh yeah, now show some love to Niger for now. Niger for life. Correct. You see how they feel the Niger flavor well, they feel it well, they hear so. All right, so you are the founders of YourGift Atelier. I'm going to look at this more, and you're talking about giving a strong part of Nigerian culture. I mean, gifting has been a very strong part of Nigerian culture. I'm going to start with, first of all, let's get to know you more. Busayo and Tim Tokwe. People cannot see them, but don't worry. I'm going to say this on air. I got their names right when I saw them. So, what started this? What started? Why did you start YourGift Atelier? Okay. Oh, is it Tim Tokwe?
It started from. I can start.
Okay,
it started from a phone conversation. We've been friends. We've been friends for how long now? For almost. How long have we been?
5 years.
5 years.
5 years. Okay. Don't worry. It seems like yesterday, right?
Yeah. And we just started from phone call. We're just talking about gifting, intentional gifting, especially to new moms. And then she just dropped a bomb while we were talking. She just said, how people are not. Sometimes it's like they just gift the kids and the babies, which is wonderful. It still goes to the mom and people appreciate it. But that thoughtfulness about the mom that's gone through that journey, right? So, and we're just like, oh, wow, yeah. And man, no lie you, when I gave birth, I can remember the one person that gave me a personal gift that is not related to my child. I can remember that one person.
Yeah.
So it's that thoughtfulness we just talked about it, and she has like fantastic idea in business and all of that, and we just run the team.
Yeah.
And you decided that, let's not we're focusing on the child a lot, but the mother actually went through a whole lot of things. I mean, we've all had our birthing stories, and I'm sure that some of them had it easy. Some people did not necessarily have it so easy at all. Okay, she's raising up her hand. And then when you come from, it's like you are a new person entirely. That's a very different experience. I mean, we talk about postpartum depression that some people might have, the tears, the scars. I read somewhere that it takes years even before a woman completely heals.
Exactly.
So with that kind of thing, women deserve gift. But I'm going to look at this here because you talked about gifting, but it's not even just the mothers. I mean, here in Regina, Saskatchewan, I realized that even immigrant moms, women in diaspora and all of that, they find it also hard navigating the system, and somehow this gifting might help them, right?
Yeah, I would say what prompted us to start the business, YourGift Atelier, was born out of a need, and just as Busaya said, when we had our babies, there was that support from friends and all that, but as we all know, people have their lives to live after like one week maximum. It's you and your head.
But why do you think that moms are celebrated briefly?
I think it's because it's the norm of the thinking that this is what you're supposed to do. This is what you are called for. So naturally, you should just enter. Exactly. Do this thing, so just do them.
Like it's your duty.
Can't complain.
Yeah. So we saw it as a need, as a vacuum that we had to fill, and not necessarily new moms, or there are some moms that are probably single moms, and there are some moms you just want to appreciate them for what you're doing, holding the front, holding the home front, and stuff like that.
So in other words, this YourGift Atelier is not just for you just give birth, I take this gift, for every mom out there.
For moms. It's
moms
for
out there.
But intentionally, a part that's been neglected is the new mom. Right? So we've got calls for people that said, okay, help us gift a mom or a single mom or whatever. But it's the new mom that's been neglected, and because we've been in that phase, we just wanted, and we go all out when we get a call to gift a new mom. We go all out. We are not thinking of the profits.
Okay.
We go all out. If we have to spend more to make that woman smile and be happy,
like I'm smiling right now,
we will do it.
okay, let's go towards that process. So did people reach out to you and say, how does it go? People reach out to you and say, you know what, I have this new mom I want to gift. Is that how it goes?
Yes.
Okay, so take us through that process.
Sometimes it's a form, sometimes it's a call, it's a message. We have a new mom, we want to gift.
And then we have this form on our page, on our bio, the Google form. So we try to know what the mom likes, you know, so that we don't just give the gift amidst, you know, you have to kind of tailor it to what the mom will love and all that. So for that purpose, we have the Google form. So we kind of know your taste, your preference, and all that. And,
so that going back to that intentionality, right? We're not just gifting for the sake of it. We're gifting because we want you to. Sometimes when you're giving, you're just, the giver is just thinking of themselves. Oh, I just want to give this. Let me just chat. Make I just do this thing. And not thinking of the receiver. And it doesn't have to be expensive.
I know, right? Because most times when you're thinking about a gift, you're like, what's the most expensive thing I can give? Not necessarily the most thoughtful or what exactly the person needs.
I would love to add something again. You know, some people feel like, oh, some certain people, they have everything, so they don't need anything. So, you know, we have that mindset. I used to have that mindset too, that, oh, what will I give this person that will really impress the person? But then, even that little thing,
it could be a pen.
You know, it could be a pen, It could be a pen, you know, it goes a long way. So that's it.
Okay. Now, recently you had the Bundle and Bloom, I believe. How did that go?
It's good. That's our signature package.
Okay.
That's all about the entire YourGift Atelier, where we started. It's the mom, and although I don't want to, like she said, we don't want to limit it to new moms, because we still have expecting moms and mom-to-be and all of that. And in a way, they've also been in a phase that they are also taking care of their own friends, their husbands and their husband's family. So it's not limiting to new moms. It's just that one is specific. The Bundle and Bloom is specific to new moms. Like, we want them to thrive, we want them to bloom, you know. And when the flower is blooming, you see the color and the beauty. And when you go through the birth process, it's stressful.
You don't have to tell me about that.
Right? You know, those moments you go to your washroom and you just scream.
So that happens to almost everyone, because I did that.
I tried.
Like, you know that feeling when you're looking at the mirror and say, "Is this me?"
Exactly. Exactly. And just a small gift we see you, we care about you, we celebrate you. You're doing amazing.
Yeah, and recently I think you did one on Instagram where you told people to mention a mom that they would like to give.
How was the giveaway?
That was a giveaway. How was the response?
Oh goodness, it was a lot. There was a lot. And we should give a shout out to Be Enthusiast, blessing. So when we made a call out and people started tagging people, I think it was me. I was just in a store, and then she just walked to me and she just said, "Oh, we would like to." She would like to support. She's been thinking of gifting a new mom as well.
Oh,
and she said,
she was thinking of giving doing a giveaway, and she was like, oh, this is a good opportunity, like a new mom would not be a bad idea and all. So.
And coincidentally, the person that won the giveaway was already thinking of getting a bob wig.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that's so wonderful. That is so wonderful. Helping new moms, giving them that, showing them that love that they deserve. That's a nice one. I'm going to go to you. You're showing love, but at the same time, you are also starting a business, but you both are mothers, right? Yeah. So how has that been?
The smile you put on people's faces, like, I think that's the satisfaction for me, and I think so for Busayo too. I can't speak.
So you are driving the joy from another person. Exactly. You're collecting that joy. You are feeding from it.
Like the gift baskets. Even when we're tired, you see the joy on our faces. Like, oh,
when we get the new mom calls and orders, we are excited.
Oh,
Like, oh, we got a new mom. Oh, like it's just the excitement that comes. We're also excited with the Christmas gift. Like Christmas, the seasonal ones. But that one is just it's
different.
It's our heart. Like it means that it's different. We connect with it, and like you said, how do we do it? Like the home front, like. We want to give a shout out to our husbands and our kids. Like our kids even call us two moms.
Two moms.
Business. They've been supportive. You know, when we go do deliveries, when we go get stuffs. You know, both of them, they've been amazing.
They even do deliveries for us.
Oh, for you?
Oh yeah.
They do the shopping for us sometimes.
So that's nice. Now, from your own experience as mothers, I mean, there are lots of things that mothers go through. Especially, and it is, for me, I feel it's different when you're in diaspora. What would you say is something that the community should do, or the Nigerian community, the African community can do, apart from gifts, to help new mothers right here in Regina, Saskatchewan? What would you say has been, or what do you see is like the challenge that you've seen so far?
Papa, you were sharing, we were having a chat about this while we were coming, so I'm going to get that too. She was sharing something very, very important.
Okay. All right, let's hear that.
So I was talking about the communal, community actually. People come around like back home in Nigeria. People come around when you give birth, like your families and all that. As one person is leaving, another one is coming. Unlike here in Canada, that's after 1 week, they're happy you just had a baby and all that. After 1 week, everybody don't go. It's raining you and
can't blame them.
Exactly,
right?
They have to work. So it's raining you and your head, and God to help you that your husband is not domesticated. You will be forced to get up from that your dead. Or God help you that your parents, you're unable to bring your parents over from Nigeria and all that. You'll be forced to do what you have to do. So
going back to your question, I think that's what I would say is needed more. Like, let's not lose that tradition. That at work one time, my boss was like, "Is it a common thing to have your parents come?"
I'm
like, yeah, it's common in Nigeria. You're
Omugo, yes, exactly.
So let's not lose that tradition. Not just having our parents, but like our friends and families. Let's be there. That's we do something in our church. They would just ask that you go, like someone like me, go to that new mom place and go clean the house, let us sleep, or go take the baby from our hands and let us just sleep. Sometimes that's just what you just want. I just want to sleep.
As you see me like this now, sleep. I want to sleep, right?
Exactly.
Because the thing about being a new mom is, for every time, like you look at it, you say, I just have 24 hours in a day, and I need to sleep. And then they tell you sleep when the baby sleeps.
Exactly.
That never happens.
Because when the baby is asleep, you want to do some things and all that. But that is possible back home. Do you understand? When the baby, your home job is just to nurse the baby, breastfeed, and then go to sleep. We have our cousins, our auntie, our grand auntie. People will be taking turns to take care of you. But
I went to my sister's place.
Thank you. I'm the last child in my family. I had two sisters, and they have like 4 kids. So I took care of all of them. And then it's my own turn, and I'm here. I'm like, where's everyone?
I used to have an aunt. I think she got a new job. So when she went to Kwara, then I had to go. I just finished GS3, junior YX. Then I had to travel with her to Mwaro to help with her baby. And I'm here all alone. Nobody's to help me.
I think this is the burn of being a last child. This is not fair. We should protest. And then the annoying part is just that they have kids now, and their kids are in school, so they can't necessarily even help you out. I have my sister in Calgary, and then our daughter is in school now, so I'm like, okay, this is it. Okay, we've been talking to 2 new moms, as they like to call themselves. These are the founders of YourGift Atelier. That's Busayo and Tini Tokwe. And what you're doing is giving a gift to a new mom, giving a gift to a mom, showing that love and care for that process. I mean, it's a long process, 9 months, and the funniest part is that the journey just began. That's the funniest part of all of that. So just in case you're looking for a new mom you want to gift, you've seen a mom who is doing well, a mom you want to encourage. I think if there's one thing I like about Canada here is that they encourage you. Let's be frank, Nigeria, just like what you talked about, the fact that they say you should be able to do it. Our forefathers did it. In fact, we even gave birth in the bush. We not necessarily in the bush per se, but like they say give birth like Hebrew women. As soon as I gave birth like this, I went back to work, and that you get. But one thing I like about here is there's this show of compassion. There's this acknowledgement, and that's one thing I noticed from my own experience. Acknowledge the fact that I'm in pain. Acknowledge the fact that I will feel frail at times, and don't expect me to be 100% all the time. So if you want to show love and care to that new mom, you want to encourage that new mom, then you could go to the Instagram page. I believe that's your gift Atelier.
Yes.
And they can reach out to you, right?
Yes.
Do you have a website that people can reach out to, or just your
Not
Instagram
yet.
page?
That's in the works. Once we do that, we'll make the announcement on our social media.
Okay. So if you have that idea in your head as you are just thinking that right now, you say, there's this mom. So you might not even know the person, like have a deep relationship with the person. It might just be someone that you've just seen. So your gift Atelier, that's your gift underscore, right? Atelier, that's ATELIER on Instagram. We're talking about the Nigerian culture of giving. We'll go for a quick break right now. Timmy, talk about Busayo are not going anywhere. We're still going to have deeper conversations on your experience, on your own personal experience, your own birthing experience here in Regina, Canada. So I will go for this break, and when we come back, we'll have more discussion.